Hey guys, James here today and welcome back to another Sims video. Today we're going to be doing one that you guys requested. It was to rebuild one of my Sims 2 houses from 2006 in The Sims 4. So I decided to choose the one that really spoke to me the most and was something that was really to be marveled at. So this is the house that we're going to be building in The Sims 4. It's called the Designer Home. Where's my description of it from 2006? Are you one of those people who insist on having an open plan house? Well, this is the perfect house for you because it's completely open plan. Basically repeating the same sentence. Cool. So this one, if you haven't seen the video, I do suggest checking it out. That corner of the screen. Over there, I'll do a card. Go check out the video where I look back at all my other Sims 2, early Sims 2 houses. Because there's a whole, you can see a bunch of other ones in the neighborhood. We looked at all of these. There's some cool stuff. But today, we're gonna be rebuilding this one because it is just so spectacular. I don't think I could even build something like this if I tried today. So this is the goal. This is what we're building. Like, look at this pool, garden. I guess first up, what size lot is this? 30 by 30, so that's the lot size we're going for. Also, you know what I just noticed? These lots are right next to each other. There's no gap. And you can build on the boundary. Sims 2 had high tech. Damn, look at that sweet gamer hair. This is what you strive for. Damn, all right. And then, so if we want to go, I guess Willow Creek, it's just like, it doesn't really matter where we go. We just need a 30 by 30. A 30 by 30 actually is the first challenge. There's none in Willow Creek. I don't want to go to the desert. How about Newcrest? I think there's some here, right? Yeah, 30 by 30. The Howls, oh, that's right. This is the blindfold build that we did. Did it with Zeus. You should check that out. Up on that bit there too. Hey, while you're at it, you should also check out this. Yeah, check out this sweet merch. First thing we're gonna do is demolish this existing lot. I'm sorry, Zeus, but it's gotta go. We need this land. And I'm gonna work on the layout, positioning of everything. So we had some garden beds. We used some flowers. Do these have colors? They don't. We use red flowers, but there's not really any flowers that are the same as those, but except for these, but they're just not red. 4 tiles in from the edge. Okay, 3 like that, and we had 3 like this. There was a lot of weird, like, diagonal stuff, and I'm not sure why. We had 2 here. We had a gap of 2. Beautiful. All right, so that's the first one. Then we're gonna go, there's a lot of these diagonal pathways. Now, I guess it is kind of weird. Oh no, this actually has a bigger gap in it. I guess it's kind of weird to start with landscaping. I don't normally do that, but I guess today we are. Just because I guess it's the first bit of the house, so it also kind of dictates where everything else goes. I think that was like this. Yeah, so we did have a weird gap, like a weird thicker section here for some reason. And that's diagonal wall here. Yeah, because that goes to here. Okay, so that's the main, that's like the entrance pathway. That's the main pathway. There's a side gate, and then we have one more side gate over here, which we're also going to build. Yeah, okay, so that's right. So that's where this pathway goes. Okay, so we've outlined the pathways. They're not done. We need to do some little shrubs in them, but we got the basic sort of flower paths set up. So let's actually get the basic floor plan as well. So we got a weird octagonal main hub of the house here, which is completely useless. And if you didn't see the other video, you'll see why it's completely useless. There's just nothing in it. It's so dumb. And it goes there. You know what? That fit perfectly. That means we put the flowers in the right place. And then this goes all the way along for up to here. And then it goes up. There's no sharp corners on this house, which is surprising. Well, not really. It's interesting. Go up 4. And then diagonal. No 90 degrees. We do another 4. Another diagonal. And we do 2. Another diagonal. And then this goes along the top. So then before I join that, we'll go this way. So this is a big flat wall. Beautiful. That's looking pretty good. Okay, so before we do anything on the inside, let's get out where the pool is going to go. Wait a second. I put this wall in the wrong spot. My bad. Sorry. Big mistake, guys. It should be here. When calculating the pool, I realized the error of my ways. Pool is 5 wide. And then the pool goes up all the way up the back, 2 from the edge. So this pool actually has a tree that goes here. Oh, no, one more. It goes here. 1 tree there, and 1 tree there, for some reason. So now we're gonna go upstairs, build the second floor of this house, which is even better than the first floor, guys. You don't even understand. So we got another beautiful octagon here. Arguably a nicer shape than the lower one. I don't know, it seems to be a nicer scale. No, completely useless, just like the first one. I do nothing in it. So it's pretty exciting. And then this, like the floor below, goes around, has no sharp corners, and it's just basically a nice big box. Now, keeping in mind, this was called a designer home, so it should be pretty legit, pretty good. All right, so let's just do the layout while I'm up here. So we got a bathroom that goes like this and it comes along. Bathroom to there. Then a bedroom that comes here and goes along. And then that goes straight up. And then we got a 3 wide room here that goes straight up. And then this is the largest room. Then we have a beautiful balcony to the lower floor with a metal fence. So I guess I'll use this one maybe in white. And then this basically just cuts out the entire floor all the way around. It just does this and it has a big hole. Oh yeah, it does have a hole, you just can't see it. Okay, there it is. Beautiful, you know what? This is looking good. I wonder if this is actually gonna make this house look better, putting it in The Sims 4. Now, around the entire lot, we have a fence like this, but you actually can't build on the edge of the lot. So that actually poses a design change. The Sims 4 does not have the technology that The Sims 2 had. You see, the technology in The Sims 2 allowed us to put fences along the edge of the property. This is a 30 by 30, but we could utilize the existing space on the edge. Now, you couldn't build walls on the edge, and I'm not saying that we should be able to. In fact, I can't even build a wall here, which The Sims 4 has the technology to build a wall there. You have to build 2 squares in from the edge with the walls. But they split the difference by making up for it by using fences and allowing them to go to the edge of the lot. So, you know, they split the difference. But yeah, here's the house, by the way. This is where we're getting to. So we started on the front and we've done the layout. So if we go back to the game. All right, so here's Sims 4. Here's Sims 2. Sims 2, Sims 4, Sims 2, Sims 4. You know, it's coming along pretty well. Right, so in terms of the fence, I mean, there's not much we can do about that. I guess I just have to do it 1 tile closer. And this is also, I would say, probably the closest fence that we have. The one that we were using in Sims 2. Like, it's pretty close. It's not too bad. It doesn't look the same, of course. Of course, we're not going to have the same things, but, you know, we try. And then for some reason, I had, like, the world's, like, smallest fence here. Which is something like this. Is there like oh, there is like a white version. Yeah, this is actually, you know what, this is actually pretty close. So I'll do that here. It was like, it's so strange. It's like, why did I use the world's smallest fence? And then I put the world's tallest gate on it. I guess we could use this because it sort of matches the fence that we already have. And this is kind of what the gate is in the other one. It's like the world, like it's so strange that we had this really tall fence everywhere. Then we had a really small one that people could easily just step over. Now, is there a gravel floor texture? I think there's like this, which is, that's technically dirt, but I want more like gravel. Apparently this is gravel. In what world is that gravel? Great gravel. Okay, if you say so. It looks more like this. So I'm gonna use this. Sorry if you don't have outdoor retreat, you won't be able to download this masterpiece. Is that something I should be sorry for? No, you should be celebrating that you can't download this. All right, so it's gonna come to here. And it just stops there. It doesn't go into the garden. It's just a pathway at the front and that's it. And then likewise, this one does the same thing. It goes here. It does not go into the garden. We shot that a little bit. Does that. And then we have some rose bushes lining the front. At least that's what it looks like. So we have 3 here. They basically go on top of each of the... these are a little big. Oh, yeah, you know what? That's the perfect size right there. Yeah, that's good. Then we have, oh god, we have like 6 of them over this side. I guess because they're on each of the normal squares here. So there we go. So that is actually the front garden finished. So I'm pretty excited about that. Now, I guess we can do the color scheme while we're here. Which, well, call it a color scheme if you want. It's not. So it's like a render, I guess plaster? No, not plaster. Stucco? Yeah, something like this. Is there like a more, yeah, this one. Kind of hard to tell with the lighting, but I think that's probably a good color to go with. This is basically what it looked like. Beautiful. And then we had like the sidewalk, or like the pavement texture was all over the roof. You know what? This one's actually probably as close as we're gonna get to like a single tile. It's obviously got gold in between. It's technically white, but it's kind of like a solid tile. It has a very clear line through it. That's how it looked. But yeah, that's probably the best one. So we're gonna go with that for the flooring of the roof. And then the front door is like a double door. It's kind of modern. I would say it's probably akin to this door because it's got sort of glass panels on it and it's got like a wooden color. Oh yes, that's the one. And then the windows. Do we have that window? I feel like we have a window like that in this game. All right, so this is probably the best sized window. And I guess if we go like that, so the sort of light wood color again, look, it's not quite right. It's definitely more of a modern sort of look. Even something like that maybe is better, but I feel like the window frame is not doing us any favors on that one. Nah, let's just go with this. I don't think there's anything else I can do. But this is gonna come all the way around like this on this bit. Beautiful. We did as many windows as we could. Then up top we only had, whoops, I only had them on each of these double sections because that makes sense. It's the only place you can do a window. We had 3 here, and then we had 3 directly above it right there. Oh, look at this. Okay, then there's like 1,000 windows on this side of the house. There's like 2 here, 2 here, and then we do the same 3 spacing up the top for some reason, even though it doesn't line up with that. All right, so around the back, we got 2 here, then there's actually a door there, then another 2 here. At the top, we do 3 again, but this one's different. This one, I mix it up. We do a window, like a little individual window. I mean, it's not this style. None of these windows are the same style, but it's sort of that layout. And on this side, plenty of windows again, here and here and here. And then that is the architecture of the build done. Yeah, there's no roof, that's it. It's looking pretty good. I guess we could do some, like finish off the landscaping. Actually, it looks like I added greener grass in the backyard, so we can boost that up if we want. We get some like perfect grass going on here. No. It's gonna be like, it's like darker green. No, like dark. Yeah, there we go. I did like this all in the backyard for some reason. And then I love how there's no way as well to, they're like, well, not no way. There's no like pathways or anything to the pool. It's just all grass. There's nothing. Just beautiful, perfect grass. Like it looks less good, but we're gonna do it. Okay, and then down the side, we'll get it here as well. Looking good. And then we need to do the trees. So we had almost a birchy looking tree, something like this. Well, what are these actually called? A beech tree. Fair enough. So it actually kind of looks like one of these. Probably more like this one. Yeah, like this. Yeah, maybe about that height. And then this actually had a palm tree on it for reason. There's palm tree there. Look at this. Yeah, this is starting to look like home. So then we had another tree right here at the end of the pool. I'm gonna scale it down so they're all the same sort of scale and size. Then this one, we had another palm tree that goes directly opposite where the back door is here. Now, keeping in mind that we've actually moved the fence in one, but everything inside the fence I'm putting where it actually goes. So the fence is the only thing that I've changed at the moment. And here we had a bigger sprawling tree. Oh, you know what? Yeah, actually, this is pretty good, but I'll scale this one up. So this one lines up with this corner here. Now, I guess the footprint of this tree is a little bit bigger, but, and then so it lines up with the edge of the house and then this tree. Okay, you know what? That might be too big. No, it's actually pretty big, but it's not this bushy. I think this one's a little too bushy. Yeah, this might be better actually. I mean, that's also quite bushy, but it's pretty similar. Okay, then we had another beech tree, and then another tree there. But then this doesn't touch that tree, so this tree is just too bushy. It's not the same tree. Well, obviously it's not the same tree. I guess that's probably as good as it's gonna get. So I think that's all the trees in the garden. So that's all the landscaping. Then we got to do a pool ladder. So ladder here, one off there. And then we actually have a diving board, which we don't technically have, but we have these things. So this will do. And so this one goes there. Okay. So now the whole garden and pretty much, I think the entire exterior is done. Like that's it, the exterior. Beautiful. That's the thumbnail shot. Then technically, if I don't do any more, the thumbnail will still look the same. So let's go inside. We got to do the beautiful interior now. So let's start off with the best thing that I ever built, which was this weird column that I put here in the middle. And we got to make sure that there's no, we got to make sure there's no floor here in this room and no roof on this. And you know what? This is accurate. I didn't even have a roof there. It was just a hole. This is actually how it is. And then we're going to get another door, the same door that goes here. Now this is a bit duller. The tiles that I used in the actual one were lighter than this, but that's actually probably the closest color. Like surprisingly, that's pretty good. Well, good. What wallpaper? Oh, okay. I use the same wallpaper as the exterior, so just like that. I didn't even paint the interior bit there. And then we got to get, oh, there's no burglar alarms in this. Let's just use fire alarms, because we could use something else, but there's no point. So I'm going to get 4 fire alarms. Well, not 4, sorry, 8 fire alarms, because I had 8 burglar alarms around the entire, like, thing here in the middle. The most secure room in the house. Okay, so there. And then, this is the perfect light. I used this light in green everywhere in this house. This is the one. Wait, where did my window go? There should be a window there. I'll have to put that back. Window back. There we go. Now, yeah, so we essentially use these. Now, if I look at the grid, they kind of line up like there for some reason. They're like a little off. The floor tiles in Sims 2 just don't line up with these ones. That's why it looks weird. But it looks good in the Sims 4. But it looks even worse in the Sims 2. So then moving into this room. So that room's done. That is done, believe it or not. Moving into this room. Either that one or this one. Oh, you know what? That actually might be a better color. They're definitely not this shiny in The Sims 2, but this is the best like sort of texture match. Because I think all the others are just going to look too different from the ones that we have in The Sims 2. So those are the best ones. Wall-wise, yeah, that's probably going to be the best one. It's basically just that around the whole room. Oh, I should probably get the door in as well. The weird thing is we have this like door here, and it's like this weird like metal glass door. So basically, it's probably closer to something like this. I think we'll just use these like spa day ones. It's basically that. Okay, so let's start getting some stuff in here. We'll start with the light. So we got one light that goes here. And then there's actually a phone on the wall there, which I don't, well, we're not going to be able to do that. So then there's like an RC car there. I think if we go, is there like, if I just search car, can I get the toy cars? Yeah, we'll just use one of these. We'll do like a little toy car. Because there was like an RC car that goes there. We have arcade machines. There's a bunch of them here. There's like three, well, there's 3 pinball machines there, and then there's 2 arcade machines, but we only have this, don't we? Yeah, I'll just use that. Like I think it's basically the same. I'll just put it there because we don't have any other pinball machines or arcade machines, so we'll do that. Remote control car and a light. That's that part done. Moving on. We're utilizing this space really nicely with a deliciously beautiful modern dining table. It is glass. Annoying thing is, there's actually a coffee table that would look kind of similar. And mind you, this is a really spacious, like this room. There's no other rooms in here. It's a really big spacious area, but I crammed the table right on the side. This is not anything like the chair we're using, but the colors are the same. Like it's got a black frame and then like a white or cream sort of chair. Okay, you know what? We need to put the stairs in because we need to figure out where everything else goes based on the stairs. Well, we don't need to do that, but it's going to make it easier. So let's go up. Now, the beautiful thing about the stairs is they look like they're sort of modern. Are they glass? I can't remember, but it's kind of like this. They are. They've got a blue tint, so maybe like this. Yeah, here we go. Let's do this one. It's going to go here, and then we, whoops. And then they're 3 wide because, you know, need that extra space. I'm going to use this. And then they use a black rail because you couldn't change the rail colors in The Sims 2. We had like black and then white fencing. So that's what I'm going to do here. Now, the lighting in The Sims 4 is much more, I guess, in a way, much more realistic. So this house is going to be way darker than The Sims 2 counterpart, unfortunately. But that's just the way it is. We have a light there. Yeah, I'm using those lights everywhere. Then again, we have a beautiful, because it's a big, beautiful open plan living space. We got a kitchen here. We got a light right there. Just make sure it's all good. I guess this one is probably closest to what we're using. It's got like, they got like a glass island and everything, but we're not going to be able to do that because I don't think we have a glass island, do we? Anyway, this is going to go all the way along like that. There's an island here, so I'll just use these. It's not, the island's not going to look the same, but I don't think it was going to anyway. Okay, so we got an island there in the middle. And the weird thing in the Sims 2, in the islands, they had a big gap in the middle. They didn't join together like this, which is nicer than they now do. Anyway, so that's going to be our island. A stove that goes there. Of course, a black stove. We had a trash compactor there, which doesn't exist in this game, so we won't use that. We had a dishwasher here, so we'll use that. A coffee machine, which actually did look like this, but this is not going to work without the beans, so I'll just use a normal one. So we'll use this one instead. I made a microwave next to that, beautiful white, and then that's pretty much the kitchen. That's all we did. All right, moving over to the beautiful living space now, and we got another light right here, and there's actually another light right there. Okay. This is where we get the beautiful sofas in. Getting some modern sofas now. I'm just going to use these ones because these are probably going to be the closest. I don't think there's anything else that would look better than this. Yeah, these will do. And these will have the correct colors too. Now, say what you will about me, but even back then, I loved the black and white color scheme because, oh boy, did we have black and white couches right there. No TV. It was just like that. All right, moving on this way. Then we had a beautiful stereo. So it went here like that. And that's it for this is it. This is the floor. That's all that was in this floor. Open plan living. Mwah. It's actually kind of weird seeing this in The Sims 4 because it's like, I'm obviously looking at it in The Sims 2, but it looks so, like it's similar, but you're like, hey, it looks different. Okay, so moving upstairs, we had the same flooring here, but it was going in a different direction. It was going that way instead. Oh boy, man, we did different flooring in every room up here. Oh, we did different lights too. That's exciting. Okay, so we had the same wallpaper, at least for the hallway. I didn't even paint this room. This had nothing. So we'll leave that. We'd literally do nothing to that. Alright, so then we had some wall lights. Kind of like, they were kind of that style, but they were 2 tiles, so I might use this instead. Yeah, I'm going to use this just because it's going to give us a little bit more light, and it's pretty similar. And then on this side, I had 2, like, little shell lights. Yeah, something like this, but lower. They're like here. And then all the doors are basically like the default door. Actually, kind of looks like, it's like this design, but I guess I'll just use this one because it has the colors. But then they're all like this brown wood color for some reason right there. I like how we have these giant stairs and then the tiniest little hallway around here. Beautiful. There you go. Actually another doorway here to the, I guess to the master bedroom. They can get direct access. All right, so we need neon blue tiles in here, which I think that's probably gonna, that's gonna do the trick. And then we need these on the wall. Actually, that's perfect. That's like the room to a T. Oh my god. Then I had like these weird neon blue lights on the wall too. Please tell me there's like a blue wall light. Not quite the same, but we could probably, oh, actually this one. Technically a pool light, but yeah, this totally works. This is probably like the closest tub. It doesn't have the same color, but pretty much what that one looks like. So we'll use that, and then we'll get the toilet, which is just gonna be pretty much looks like... Surprisingly, none of these toilets look like it. I guess just this one. Sink. Surprisingly, none of these look like that sink either. But it is just like a freestanding one, so I'll just use that. Shower. None of these showers look like that either. It was like the curved corner shower in Sims 2, but that doesn't really exist here. So I'll just use this. Okay, so that's the bathroom. Wait a second. We're using this light in here too, but it's instead of being blue, it's like an orangey. Yes. And then there's another one here. And then we basically use the same wall color here. This is not quite right, but it's a similar sort of pattern to the one that we're working from. It's at least the closest I can find. Basically like a whitish gray carpet. It's actually more of a cream, but that's not quite the right tone. But I guess we'll use it anyway. Now some really ugly like modern bed kind of thing is what we got going on. So I'm going to use this one. That's pretty much what it is. We don't have the same bedspread obviously. So I guess we'll use this. Just going to move over. We've got a double wardrobe here. Pretty big domineering one too. Not very good. And that's pretty much that room. That's all that's in there. Cool. Next room. Oh, this room is good. We have wood flooring. Oh, do we have wood flooring? But it is not the same. Basically that. Oh, we bring back the little shell lights. We bring back these puppies. Some there. And then we have two over here as well. And then it's similar, again, a similar wallpaper to this. I need to find something. Oh, there's gotta be something better than that. Let me see. I use this in this room. Not quite the same. I mean, it's never going to be, but it's as close as I can get. All right, so then there's like a bookcase here. Use this one. We use this like sort of wooden one there. And then there's like a 3-seater couch here. It's a different style to the ones downstairs. Pretty cool. So maybe this. Yeah, we'll go with that. That's pretty close. Well, it's not, but same sort of color scheme. We come around this way, and at this end we have a stereo, single tile stereo, and then like a glass desk. Maybe like actually, because these desks or the chairs always go in the middle, so I might actually have to use a table on this because the chair goes on the right hand side. So I might actually just use the same table we use downstairs, just so we get the chair in the right spot. And it's almost like a weird stool chair that we've used for some reason. It's like an orange, so we'll use this one. Wow, that's gonna hit that table leg real easily, but whatever. A pretty modern, slick computer, so I'll just use this one. And there's a phone there, but again, we can't do that, so that's that room done. Beautiful. Oh, we're using my favorite lights again, but this time in pink. There's no pink though, so maybe we'll just use this one. There's one there. There's one behind, well, the bed goes there, so there's one behind the bed. And that's all the lights, and we have the same bookcase in this room, but it goes in front of the window. And then we had a really cool like lounge chair. We still don't have like reclining chairs in this game, but that's what we had. But we can make our own. Look at that, beautiful. What else did we have? We got so we got the dresser here, which is like some weird stepping like steps sort of design. It's kind of like this, but bigger and worse. But bigger and much worse. All right, so we have a carpet in here. Now we have like a bright pink carpet. Not even like way more pink than it's like almost magenta. But we don't have that, so that's gonna have to do. Fortunately, the colors aren't as vibrant in The Sims 4 anymore. They used to be so in your face. And I guess for the wallpaper, we'll use that. So the walls are a little bit more pink than the old one. Then we had this really big, over-the-top, elaborate single bed. So I guess I'll go with this one because that's probably as close as we'll get to that. Because it had this like big thing coming over it, and it was pink. So maybe that or this one. Oh, that one. Yeah, that. Okay, I think that wraps it up. This is the recreation of the designer home open plan. I think we're good. So we'll just have a quick like little tour. We got the front garden here with our beautiful like diagonal pathways. Look at this thing. Got the garden around the back with a pool. Got plenty of fire alarms here in the front in case there's a fire there. We got the open plan living with arcade and kitchen and living space. We got a door to the back garden. Upstairs we got a beautiful bathroom here, which has 2 access points, either through the master or from the hallway. It's very dark in this house because the lighting does not work the same as The Sims 2. We also have a wasted space here that isn't painted. And that's the house. So there you go. Beautiful. So we just jump back into The Sims 2 as well, just so we can see. So there's the front of the house. And if we look back over to The Sims 4, which is here. All right, Sims 4, Sims 2, Sims 4, Sims 2. Let's have a look inside. So here you go. Here's what this is like the entranceway here. Look at this, all those fire alarms, the lights, the flooring. You know, I wasn't joking around. You know, this is what it looks like. You got the Dining area there. Sims 2, Sims 4. Sims 2, Sims 4. Yeah, look at that. That's pretty much the same house. And then we got the upstairs where we got the landing with those weird lights in the hallway, the bright blue bathroom, master bedroom, I guess office in the middle with that couch. And then we've got the the lounge chair there as well. We go back to Sims 4, head upstairs. You can see we've got the same thing with those beautiful lights. Bathroom, nice and blue. Master bedroom there. Home office with the couch, black and white. And then the bedroom, lounge chair. Look at that. That is stunning. Yeah, we even have those stupid little fences out the front. Look at this thing. And then if you go back to Sims 4, there you go. If you want to download this amazing house, I'm not going to upload it so you can't. No, I will upload it. Feel free to, you know what? Feel free to renovate this and turn this into something that's actually good. All right, well, make sure to leave your comments, suggestions, and feedback down below. Hope you enjoyed this video of recreating the designer home open plan. I hope you like open plan because this home is open plan. I'm going to do the exact same description on this house and upload it as well to the gallery, but yeah. Let me know if you do redesign this. Send me pictures on Twitter or whatever. I'm keen to see how you improve this beauty. Thanks for watching, guys. I will see you next time, and have an awesome day.